I've known
Viking
you
Barbie.
about you for so long, and I feel like you're in your own lane. And like people who are in porn don't necessarily get to see a lot of you because you're just like very rare. So I think that's what he means by very
Yeah.
aggressive. Like you don't go on a lot of
No, I
podcasts,
mean,
you
I
know?
think I'm gonna start trying to branch out a little bit and come out of my shell, but I'm usually like a little hermit crab.
You just do
You
your
know what I
thing.
mean? Yeah.
So you don't consider yourself a porn star? What category would you put yourself in?
I don't really have a category. That's like my whole vibe. It's like I don't like to put myself in a box. I do not like anyone telling me who I am, what I am, like, and the second I'm told not to do something, I'm most likely gonna do that for a while. So
So if I
it's just
told you not to shoot a real porn, you're just gonna go
I did
shoot.
do that.
What?
Okay, I'm not gonna go into like, where, but I did. Someone told me not, not to do actual porn, and I was getting shit for like even thinking about it, and so I went and I did a couple movies. But it's like
Are they
really
not out
real
yet, or?
there. It's a long time ago, and I will never tell
Oh.
the name.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go look.
but they're not boy girl. They're like girl girl.
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it was like a whole thing, and I just kind of am like, I don't know, like I want to do music, I want to do comedy, I want to do everything, I want to bang hot chicks, like I just want to live the dream.
Right. Interesting. So, but it's interesting because we were just having a conversation off camera, and you were telling us about how freaky you get in your private life. And it sounded like the kind of stuff that would naturally sort of lead you to doing porn, but apparently to you, these are very separate things. All right, guys, we have a big announcement. Plug Talk is officially sponsored by Mango RX. Mango RX makes products that help men go hard in the bedroom. Mango combines tadalafil, the main ingredient in Cialis, with L-arginine and oxytocin, and in a rapidly dissolving tablet that tastes like mango for fast-acting results. Mango comes individually packaged so you can be ready for fast action results whether you're at home or on the go. Mango RX's mission is to make America hard again, and they have some epic merch available as well at makeamericaHardAgain.com, like these really cool hats. Buying Mango is easy. Go to MangoRx.com and complete a short/secure telemedicine visit, and Mango can be shipped discreetly straight to your door. At checkout, be sure to use promo code ADAM22 to get an extra 22% off your first order. So yeah, if you want to support Plug Talk, definitely head on over to MangoRx.com, and the company is going to be putting out more innovative products in the near future. So again, make every day hump day and go to MangoRx.com and use promo code ADAM22 to get an extra 22% off your first order. You and your partner are going to love it.
I've always been really sexual. Like in my yearbook from high school, literally people were like, "Can't wait to see you in porn." And I wasn't
Wow.
and I wasn't slutty in the way that like didn't have a big body count. I had one boyfriend, but I was very sexual. I had like no inhibitions. I dressed a certain way, and I just really have been wild my whole life. And it was kind of like I started dancing. I started like, getting into that scene, and doing the whole pole thing. And then that was dying. That whole industry has just completely died.
And what year was this when you were dancing?
This was like 7 years ago.
Okay.
So when I was literally still dancing when I was approached about Snapchat premiums, basically. So I was like, I had no idea about anything online. I had like 6,000 followers. Like, I think like half the followers were from an app. Like, I didn't know what I was doing at all. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, and then Aaron, the guy I'm with, he hit me up through DM and was like, "Hey, have you ever heard of Snapchat takeovers?" And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And he's like, it's a thing where you like come on and you act sexy on Snapchat and then you shout out your Snapchat. And I was like, I mean, I'll do it, but I don't
get it.
I don't get it. Yeah.
And did he have a bunch of girls under him at that time?
No, he had no girls, and he just had a big Snapchat because this is what happened. The Snapchat he had was smaller. He did a takeover with a girl who died a few days later. So it blew up because everyone knew her Snapchat was up for 24 hours. And so it was like this big thing. And like he had like 80K on there, which is like a lot for Snap at 7 years ago, So
Right.
then he was like, "Hey, I want to open like this premium company where they sell a Snapchat." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "You can make 10,000 a month." And I was like, "Whoa."
And you don't have to leave your house.
Yeah, I was like, 10,000 a month? Like that, I couldn't even believe it. That sounded like crazy money to me. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'll do it. And I was just getting out of dancing, and that transitioned me. And then we started making so much money on Snap, and then Snap started dying, and I was like, oh, it was a good ride, whatever.
You thought you were going to go back to stripping?
I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I know like God's got me kind of thing. Like it always just kind of works out for me. So sure enough, like we kind of transitioned and pivoted onto our own platform, which is Nudies, and then did OnlyFans, and then it was just like I was making crazy money, and then I started like doing my music, which I mean, I'm an artist, so I really want to always like be creating and doing something, not just, I mean, I think sex is art. So I mean, I just have fun with it.
What kind of music are we talking? Because I didn't know about this.
Oh, I'm a rapper and I am a singer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I have
She has
like a
pretty good
ton of
voice.
stuff on YouTube, Viking
Oh.
Barbie music.
Wow, I didn't know that. I'm lacking.
I did a song with Tech Nine,
Really?
like, which I know like he's old school, but like I always wanted to, and that's how I am in general. Like I'm not about like I want to make it to the top. I want to be the next Nicki Minaj. Like not at all. I love underground hip hop. Growing up, and I loved like all these crazy rappers, and I just wanted to do music with people that I wanted to create with, like. So
So
I'm
you
gonna
just
be
reached out to him and
yeah, and we worked it out, worked out the feature, and then I did one with Crooked Eye, which is like another old school dude.
Did he ask you to join the Crips at any point?
No, but he's like a really nice guy. He
Great
was
guy,
actually
yeah.
really sweet, and I have some stuff coming up soon that I'm gonna be doing, and you guys are gonna trip when I tell you who I want to put on it, but
Really?
yeah, because it's kind of funny.
NBA YoungBoy.
No,
No,
you're never gonna guess.
I'm not gonna guess.
It's,
I would not have guessed Tech Nine or Crooked Eyes.
yeah.
So.
I want to do like, I mean, and it's not first, it hasn't happened yet because I haven't like written it, but I want to do like a Halloween track with like Violent J from ICP on it.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that would be so fun.
That would be fun.
You know what I mean?
So do you feel like you're kind of like disconnected from how well the music performs or the numbers or whatever? Because being that I'm around rappers constantly who are clearly constantly judging themselves based on how well their stuff is performing, is it for you it's more just the love of doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've always been like that. Even with the money, it doesn't seem real to me. And I just like want to be free and like have animals and make art and do it. Like I just want to
You
like
just get to play.
Yeah, I
Just
want
whatever.
to. That's literally. I want
Yeah.
to play. I want my whole life to be a playground, and I am disconnected from a lot of those like getting to the final thing. But one of my songs went viral on TikTok, and I make money off that all the time, which is "Bury Yourself." I did that one. People love to see me talk about killing dudes for some reason. But that was a pretty sick song. And it's funny because I posted it a few times, went viral. I always get streams every time I post it. And I just forget. I just don't post. I need to get more into like trying to push to make my stuff go rather than like,
Just making it to make it.
yeah, just making it to like make. And I'm like, yay, look what I did. I listened to Tech Nine's part in my song like about 50 million times just because I was like, this is so cool. I almost cried when I came on set and I saw him.
Wow.
Because it was just like,
Oh, that makes me so happy for
it's
you.
like a 12-year-old me just coming out like my heroes.
When I interviewed him, it definitely was a moment where I was like, I can't believe I'm actually around Tech Nine right now. This is kind of wild.
Right, because you think back to when you're a kid
Yeah.
and you're hearing like I'm a tell and like all this stuff, and you're just like Tech Nine, you know what I mean? And he's the nicest guy you've ever met in
Yeah.
your life. It's so humble. So I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'm different in that way, and I don't give a shit about money that much.
Right.
I really don't.
But it's cool because I mean, a lot of the girls in the industry, like we all have acquired our income, and we're all just like riding the wave. We're doing the same thing over and over again, and you're like taking your money and your access and your resources,
Doing what I want.
and doing what your little kid self would have wanted
Right.
to do.
I'm like inner child play all day
Yeah.
long, but don't give me, and all this stuff, this was bought for me. So like, no, I really I just love to play. I just love to like create art and I just want to work with as many of my, I literally hit up Brother Lynch the other day.
Wow, you really are an underground fan.
Yeah.
yeah, I had no idea that this part about you at all.
Wait, so okay, you said the money doesn't really mean anything to you, but I would assume you seem like you make a lot of money.
No, I
and,
do.
And you seems like you probably hustle really hard. Like you're just
So
doing
I
a
did,
lot.
and when I say it doesn't mean anything, I feel like that's something that's more current. Like I worked really hard to get to where I was, and then when I got to a certain point, I started going. I noticed myself not being as motivated by the money. You know what I mean? Where I was like, okay, how do I get the amount of money I need to be completely free and completely just be able to be who I want to be all the time? And that's all it really is. Like I'm just basically trying to make money to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's not about like, oh, I gotta have this, I gotta have that. Like I went through the phase where I got all the purses and all that stuff, and I would be like, cool.
Put it on the
Yeah.
shelf,
That,
forget about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
That's me right now.
It does nothing for me.
Yeah.